What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing today? On today's video, we are going to be talking about the Vans Warped Tour. It is finally ending. Two most important things is usually where they're going and who's on the tour. So we're going to talk a bit about that. I'm also going to give you some top 5 tips about if you're new to Warped Tour. Talk a little bit about what I think about it. So, all right, let's get to the video. It's a bit shocking because usually I don't do videos on music reviews, concert stuff, because I kind of stopped going to concerts a little bit. I kind of grew out of that phase, and especially because where I live, they don't usually have too many concerts here. If they do, it's way on the other side of town, or something like Rockville, which is
really just okay.
The band list dropped. I'm not really that excited for this list. Maybe it's just not my generation of music anymore, and that kind of sucks.
Like back in my day, I used to listen to Thursday and Silverstein, although Silverstein's still in the concert, but Atreyu and Chiodos.
And bands like those used to be on the tour. Wondering why they're missing, like Bad Religion, Pennywise. But judging by the announcement and scrolling through the Twitter comments, it seems a lot of people are not really pleased about this lineup, because a lot of the bands that are highlighted on this list are in purple, are only bands that are going to be on there for a couple days. So they might be only on the West Coast, or 2 or 3 days of the tour. Anyway, with that being said, I wanted to get to my top 5. And number 1 on this list is read the rules. I can't stress that enough. Warped Tour gives you all the layout. They give you an FAQ on the website. It tells you everything you need to know, what you can bring, what you can't bring. Number 2 on this list is the SSLC, which is sunscreen, shades, and loose clothing. I can't stress this enough. Sunscreen is definitely needed. You're going to be out in the sun all day long. Loose clothing, obviously it's going to be hot. You don't want anything that's going to be heavy and dragging you down, or when you start sweating and stuff, it's going to feel like it's heavy. You want something loose, just something that can breathe. Number 3 on this list is don't stay thirsty, my friend. If you do not know, when your body is thirsty, it usually means you're kind of dehydrated. Usually your body should never say, we are thirsty, like feed us more water. Your body should never say that, so. But yeah, don't stay thirsty. You're gonna be in the sun all day. I can't stress that enough. You will get heat strokes, you'll pass out, you'll feel sick all day. It's definitely not worth it. So drink plenty of water, plenty of Gatorade, however your methods are. If you need to bring some extra money, because it can be a little bit expensive. So if anything, you can usually find some bottles there, or just buy like a bottle of water and keep that bottle with you all day. And they usually have like a refill station somewhere. And number 4 is the scheduling. If you've never been to Warped Tour and you do not know, first thing you do when you enter into the Warped Tour is you head to the wall of bands. And usually if a band is on a certain stage, they're going to stay on that stage, but they may play different times. Sometimes they might start early. Next concert day, they might start later in the day. So it's always random, and it keeps you kind of on your toes. And along with the scheduling, what I'm going to say is also schedule some time to actually go look at the merch, look at the free stuff. There's always free stuff at this event. Middle of the day that you can kind of relax, find some shaded area, just sip some water, Gatorade, whatever, and just kind of chill away from the sun. Definitely schedule that, because it's definitely needed. Your body is not gonna take this very well. You're there probably from 11 a.m. till the last band plays, so probably 8-9 p.m. So it's a full day of being out in the sun, listening to loud music. So you kind of want to schedule that break somewhere in there. So that goes along with the scheduling. And number 5 on this list, I don't really have anything to give to you. It's just a top 5 list without a top 5. So also be at the bands a little bit before the band plays. Like if you can be there when the last band is basically in their last song or just heading off the stage, that's the perfect time. The crowd will either stay with the band for the next show or they will just leave and scatter, and you can basically get a good seat. So that's my tips for you for Warped Tour if you're new to this event and you're just going this year. It's kind of sad that Warped Tour is ending, but it's pretty evident by this year, and a lot of the other festivals have already just kind of just dispersed and ended because this format does not work anymore. Yeah, it's going. It's sad. It's part of my childhood. Not really childhood, but it's part of my history. And it's kind of cool because I connect with some of the Bro Vision guys over this. So that is it for the video. What are your thoughts about Warped Tour? If you've been or you're a fan of some type of this music, leave it down in the comment section. Also, check out my friend Connor's video. He did a video on this Warped Tour lineup, so check out his video as well. Till next time, guys, that has been it for this Warped Tour video. I am out of here.